Hello everyone, welcome to another FlossTube video. Happy Saturday you all. Today my brother is literally graduating college and I wasn't able to go to the ceremony because it was such a huge campus and a ton of walking, and I told him literally I can't handle that right now, so let's take videos of it. So some people are going and they're taking videos so I can get in on it. I'm kind of there with him in spirit but not there in body. But yeah, my brother's been working really hard for this and he's super excited about graduating. Let's see here. Today has been a pretty busy day for me, and I keep trying to do this video and now I have screaming children in the background. It's a very boisterous neighborhood now that summer is like in full swing. We just came back out of about 100-degree days, and so they're loving the heat, they're loving the excuse to go out and play in the yard, and they're letting it be known. So I worked on some stitching this week and I'm actually really excited about what I got done. I had one focus piece and I'm going to show you the ones I did some work on. I did work on 3 projects. Well, I guess it's been more like a week and a half, but that's neither here nor there. I did work on some more of my Hade My Fae Kitty. And I told you before that I needed to put in chronic. Well, there is the beginning of my chronic, and I am going to need to order another skein of the 032 because looking at the chart, there is absolutely no way I could get this whole thing done with one spool of that. So I'm going to have to order some more. They used to carry it at my Joann's, but they've all of a sudden stopped. But they did just start carrying the new 35 colors, so I got a few of those 40% off, and that was pretty exciting. I already had the full kit. It was gifted to me by my mom for my birthday, but I decided to get a few more of my favorites, like the purple tones, the purple palette, just so that I can, I don't know, play around with some more conversions perhaps, because I really do love stitching in the purple family. So I was excited to get them 40% off. That's always a good deal, right? And then I worked on my Tra-La-La La Parisienne some more. Not terribly much, but I am working on getting more of the border pulled down here. And this cloud up here, well, it's the start of a cloud anyway, was the same color as her skin. And since I'm already having a hard time with her skin showing up, I decided to try something different. So I am using, I believe it's 478. I think that's 478. I will look at that and confirm. But I think that looks a lot better. The cloud actually shows up this way. So yeah, a little more progress on her. But the pièce de résistance, the excitement of my week, was I have a finish. And I didn't expect the finish to be done quite this quickly. But I really pushed at this and it worked. And I'm so excited to show you. Miss Columbian Nymphalid. Now, can I show you without the light? Absolutely not. Well, maybe if I do that angle. This is my girl. The only thing that's not completed is I did not fully stretch her in the back, lace her. I put her in there kind of sort of fixed, so you can see she's a little bit lumpy, but I'm going to fix her when next I have the time to stretch her. But she's so pretty, and I found this frame and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. So she is all beaded. I don't know if you can see the beads. She had some chunky ones. I'm sorry, I'm getting some glare here. Actually, here, let me see if I can pull her out of this frame real quick so you can see her just a little bit better. This may not work because like I said, she's not fully laced, but I'm going to show you this quick closer up so that you can see the detail, because she has those three-dimensional beads on her. They're very thick, but she's, oh, there you go. There, she's got some sparklies in her. I think she turned out so pretty, and her skin is 1/1. And I don't know, I really, really like her a lot. I did everything that was charted except on, and I'm so sorry for these children screaming in the background, the beads that are these little tiny green ones. If you can see these little, the small green ones, not the large ones. Those small ones, there is only 8 in each wing, and it called for me to buy the Magnifica beads. And so I wrote to 123 Stitch, and I said, by the way, I'm using the, it's so bad. I am using the little mat that was in the frame, so it's actually open and exposed in the center here. But I figured, why not? It was the right size. I emailed the ladies at 123 Stitch, and I said, is there a comparable color to this Magnifica bead? And I asked about a specific one I had found that sounded like it should be the same, and she wrote me back really quickly, and she said, yeah, that would totally work. The size is so similar, that would totally work. So it saved me about $3 to buy the plain color, the plain bead instead of the Magnifica, and honestly, I don't think you could tell the difference in size. So that worked up really, really good. I don't know, I just love her. Her colors are so pretty. I'm going to try to do something fun and get her framed here, because that would super, super excite me here, to be able to get her in a frame. Well, she's in a frame on the wall. That would, oh, that would do my heart all kinds of good, to actually have one finished and visible. So yeah, I'm super excited about my Columbian Nymphalid. She is beautiful. The colors are great. Tell you what, leave it up to guys to not really get the whole cross-stitching thing. I showed this to a couple of my brothers, and their first reaction was, where's her face? She's not a real, she's not complete. Have you not finished her yet? I said, her face, she's facing away from the camera. He didn't get that. He didn't get it. And then the other brother, the first words out of his mouth were, well, I like the frame. Okay, what about all the work inside of the frame? What about that? The weeks of working on the picture inside of the frame. And then the other brother looked at it and just goes, okay. So yeah, I didn't get any validation from the brothers at all. But I like it, and that's what counts. So you guys just need to write me and say, wow, it's amazing. You know, I need girl praise, apparently, for my finish that I'm so excited about. So anyway, yeah, I finally have a Nora Corbett that is framed, and I'm really, really happy. I'm ecstatic about it, honestly. I think I've been a little bit glowing. I was working between choosing between 3 frames, and actually all 3 of them looked really good. The only problem with one of them was it wasn't thick enough for these larger beads, because it was meant for just a flat picture, so that didn't work. If it's just a flat stitching project, I think it would, but because of the beads, it would not fly with that one. But then the other one, which was my favorite one actually, I went to open it to stick it in the back, and you know where the back felt part, you know, you do the little swingy thingies and then you open it up in the back, and it's got a little hinge on it where you can open it and close it. This one didn't have a hinge. It was like miscreated. Okay, wrong word. But it was like a defect in the manufacturing process. I went to put that in, I went to open it, and the whole back literally just tore off. And it wasn't my fault. I know how to open the back of a picture frame. It was not made correctly, so the whole back is now off. It's not really a usable frame unless I were to like use some strapping tape or something to just tape it on the back, which if they won't let me return it, I might be stuck doing that. But it's a really pretty frame. I got it at Marshall's, and it suddenly struck me why there were so many of them for sale at Marshall's. They must have had a defect in them, and Marshall's just got the stock of those. And one wound up in my cart, and then in my house, and then maybe in my garbage can if I can't figure out how to make this thing work. But I was really happy with this one. I thought the color looked really good. When I brought it home, my mom was like, I don't like the color. I don't like how it has some splotchy on it. But as soon as I put it up to it, I was like, oh my word, it pulls out the colors perfectly. And then I realized that these splotchy areas up here look very opalescent, and they match the beads because the beads are very opalescent. So anyway, there is my happy dance. I've been dancing for, oh well, a day and a half ever since I finished it. Super excited about that. That's all the stitching progress I have. In addition to everything else I am working on, I'm going to pull out some diamond painting and work on that again also, because I realized the other day I have 2 diamond paintings that are about halfway done each, and I have completely neglected them for about a month and a half. Ever since Stitch Mania started, I have not put in a single drill. So I'm going to be putting some work into my Audrey picture, which if you have not seen my Audrey picture, I will be showing that soon. And I have shown it on my Instagram. So I'm going to be working on that because I really want to get that one finished. It's kind of been in my way a bit. So I'm going to work on getting that one done. That is the only square drill that I'm working on currently. And I think it's the only square drill I have. No, I have one other square. But it's the only one I'm really working on right now. So I want to get that one out of the way and then get that one put in my flat storage for it. And then I can move on to some other things. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing, because I don't like too many projects going and then put on the back burner. That kind of frustrates me. And I think I've mentioned that before if you've seen my channel before. And now if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for visiting me here. If you are from my old channel, well, you know all about me by now, and all my quirks and all kinds of things. And I don't know why I keep flashing this. I think it's warm, and I'm warm and wanting to fan myself. So anyway, yeah, that's what I've got done with that. I'm about to get that 1, 2, 3 stitch order placed. I know, I keep talking about it. I can't help it. They still don't have that one item in stock that I have been waiting on. So I'm going to place that order because I need to. I need some beads for another project I'm going to work on, and a piece of fabric. So the piece of fabric is actually the more important because it takes a while to get to the beading process. But anyway, I did get one other little thing in the mail that is just a fun, quirky thing that I don't know, this makes me giggle, and it makes me smile, and it's called a stress reliever, and it absolutely is a stress reliever because I have not been able to look at it or touch it without going all mushy inside, okay? So I want you to say hello to my little friend. This little guy, or it's a little girl. Look at this little girl. Look at this little girl. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm not doing the best job of showing you this, but it's so cute. It's a squishy. I love this little squishy. It's so cute. I have not been able, like I said, to look at this or touch it without just melting a little bit. It's so soft. It's soft. So cute. Love it. I had a little malfunction with this sconce earlier. I came in here to work on the video and this was down on the floor, and my typical candle was down on the floor, and this, which generally hangs from it, this little picture, was down on the floor, and so I had to readjust and reattach this to the wall, and now I'm not hanging the picture anymore because I realized it was a little too much weight on it. But I am going to try to keep a candle on there, because what is a sconce without a candle? Really not a sconce, it's just kind of a thing on the wall, a little holder on the wall. So I'm going to try to keep that up there. I'd really love to be able to hang this picture up, so I'm going to see what I can do in the next week or so, if I can come up with a way of hanging this up, because I would love to have a stitchy project on the wall. So anyway, yeah, that's all I got to show you today, but I thank you for taking a few minutes to just come visit me today, because it was worth it, wasn't it? It really, really was. I mean, a happy dance. Come on. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Take care. And it is Father's Day in a couple of days, so happy Father's Day to any father who may be watching. I'm probably more females in my audience, but happy Father's Day to you all. To all the other college graduates, congratulations. I'll see you next time, guys. Ciao for now.